Emergencies on ships are difficult to predict. When it comes to abandoning a ship, it will not always be the same as preparing in the drills. It may happen that the assigned lifeboat does not operate, or it is impossible to launch the boat due to harsh weather condition, inability to access the lifeboat station or list in the ship. In such situations, lives of the ship's crew rely on the second line of defense to abandon the ship, that is, the life raft. Life raft is a small inflatable equipment used for emergency evacuation in the event of an emergency on ship. It is usually carried inside a hard container capsule, which makes it easy to store, transport, and operate in an emergency. The most amazing things and advantages about the life raft when compared to the lifeboat is that even if it is not launched manually in the event of sinking of a ship, it will automatically come to the surface and inflate for boarding of crew members. This works because of the life raft launching system hydrostatic release unit provided in all seagoing ships as a safety measure for saving lives of seafarers. The life raft is inflated using gas bottle which is fitted in the bottom part of the raft. One end of the painter is connected to the cap of the gas bottle having a puncture system which releases the gas and inflates the raft. Once the other end of the painter is pulled by the crew, it will puncture the tip of the gas bottle which leads to inflating of the raft. The life raft can be launched from the ship in 3 different ways: manual launching, David launching, automatic release with hydrostatic release unit. Let's understand these launching systems one by one. Auto release with hydrostatic release unit. The life raft hydrostatic release unit plays an important role when it comes to saving a life during an abandoned ship situation. SOLAS 74 clearly specifies the requirements for construction and positioning of the hydrostatic release unit of the life raft. The hydrostatic release unit acts as a connecting media between the life raft container and the ship's deck, where it is stored. The hydrostatic release unit is connected to the container through a lashing arrangement which can be disengaged quickly by means of a slip hook when launching the raft manually. The hydrostatic release unit is connected to a strong point on the deck through a weak link. When a vessel sinks, the hydrostatic release unit cuts the rope and the container floats to the surface of the water. The hydrostatic release unit comes in action under the pressure of water when the ship sinks below 4 meters of water level. The hydrostatic release unit, which is connected to the raft through a weak link, consists of a sharp knife or chisel which is used to cut the strap lashed over the container carrying life raft. However, the weak link still holds the painter. As vessel sinks further, the tension in the painter causes the life raft to inflate out of the container. As the life raft inflates, it will become more heavier, which increases the tension on the painter. The tension acting on the weak link will cause it to break, making the life raft free from the ship. Manual launching. As the name suggests, in this method, the crew can physically lift and throw the life raft into the sea for launching. First, check that one end of the painter of the raft is well secured to a strong point on the ship's deck or structure. Remove the lashing from the container of the raft and open the way to the portable rail if available. Check the ship side where the raft to be launched is clear. 2 people should lift the container from both sides horizontally and throw the container. Never try to lift it alone or in a vertical position. Make sure the painter is still fixed at a strong point so that the raft should not be waved away by the water. Once the container is in the water, pull the painter with a hard jerk to fire the gas bottle to inflate the raft. The life raft will take 20 to 30 seconds to inflate. Board the life raft one by one using a ladder or a rope. Avoid sharp objects like knives and shoes which may damage the raft surface. Launching the raft by davit. In this method, first the lashing is opened and the raft is removed from the hydrostatic release unit by opening the manual slip hook. Tie up one end of the painter of the raft into a strong point at the deck. Keep the container in the open and attach the davit hook to the given eye in the canister. Take up the raft load by davit and keep the container hanging at the embarkation deck area. Pull the painter and inflate the raft. Have a thorough check on the inflated raft. Start boarding the raft without the shoes and other sharp objects. After the boarding is completed, check the bottom is clear and release the securing lines, if any. Someone inside the raft will detach the hook of the davit from the raft when the raft is just above the water. The davit operating person will board the raft either by jumping into the sea or the raft or by other boarding means if provided. Cut the painter and cast away the raft from the ship. It may happen that the life raft inflates upside down. To make it upright, the raft has a rightening strap for the stabilizing purpose. Climb onto the CO2 cylinder area and pull the strap in the same direction as the wind to upright the raft. If you like this video, please subscribe to the Marine Insight channel and press the bell icon to get notified when we post such amazing videos. Please like, comment and share this video, and do not forget to subscribe to our channel.